Hey, this is Jada again, and I want to continue talking about the idea or the concept of suspensions. And we've dealt with suspended chords, the sus2, the sus4, the suspended, how do you suspend the melody, and then also suspended chord progressions or type of suspended chord progressions. And then today I want to deal with suspended rhythms. I mean, we're going to be it's more along the melody, I guess you could say, or you could do it either in the melody or in the bass, but it's more probably going to be more effective uh in the melody. And again, it's right along that same idea as the suspended melody, but again, you're thinking about it a different way. You don't want to just lock into thinking about things in one specific fashion. So if you're focusing on suspending the rhythm, it's going to be more pronounced that you're delaying the beat of the melody as opposed to avoiding a melody note. Like it's a subtle distinction, but it's there. So let's jump right in. Still in the key of C because I want to stay right in the same area for the song that we were already working on with the other video. So that was the scale. Here's the numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Now, excuse me. And so if we're going to suspend, let's jump right back into the song. I'm going to make it real simple here. Now that's just the first part of it. So let me deal with that. So let me go ahead and start a metronome. I hope you can hear this. Everything right on the beat. So here we go, delaying the playing of a melody line as opposed to avoiding a note. So that both that time I was kind of avoiding the note and the melody, but just in that one phrase you could hear how I didn't hit right on the downbeat every time. I was kind of something like that. So you could see how I had my bass locked in, and that's like something, even if you're suspending the rhythm of the melody, that you don't want to sacrifice where the beat of the song is. So your drummer would still be on beat, or your bass player would still be on beat, something like that. Now they could be suspending rhythms too, but you don't everybody necessarily want everybody to do it at the same time, unless it's going to be really like uh what do you want to call it, a compositional type thing, and then it's a real strong effect, and then you pull back and everybody locks back into the actual beat of the song for the rhythm. Like if you go away from it real strong, you have to come back real strong. But in the melody, you could be doing it all through the song. Some places you're hitting on the downbeat, and downbeat. Let's go ahead and define that. The downbeat. Let me start the metronome. So if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, every time I get to 1, that's my downbeat. That's the beat where conductors, they drop their hand. When their hand gets to the bottom, we know that's the downbeat. We know that's where the top of the beat is. The upbeat would be where they're bringing their hand up right before beat 1. So, and I'm not a conductor, so if anybody's a conductor that's watching, I'm not at all into conducting, but the upbeat would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get the idea that sorry, the downbeat is where the beat one is of your measure. And so if we're delaying the beat, if something is supposed to be on the downbeat or something on that real strong beat, when you're delaying the rhythm, when you're suspending the rhythm, you're giving the illusion it wants to pull. Where's that note? Where's that note? When are they going to play it? And then the resolution is the playing of the note. So we're not focusing on the sound of it, but the placement of it. And some of the best musicians can be as simple as they want to be. And I'm talking both people that play an instrument and people that sing, but their placement of that song or the placement of that melody or the placement of that chord is just perfect for the situation. And so you can invoke a lot of emotion just by how you're singing it. You can sing it straight, and that's what's expected. Um, More in classical music would be straight playing and sticking to the beat. Not to say they don't have syncopated rhythms and things of that nature, but they're going to be a lot of straight straight eighth notes or quarter notes right on the beat playing. Syncopation happens more on in jazz, in gospel, in blues, things where you're dancing around where the note would originally be placed. And syncopated is kind of that same concept of that downbeat, but you're playing around basically with the rhythm, a suspended rhythm. You're playing around with where you're putting the note instead of playing around with the sound of the note. So if I'm playing again, I just want to hit that again. Now that was on the beat. Something like that. So that was me suspending the rhythm. Again, if this is Jada with Jada on piano, and if you have questions or comments or like this content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like and comment. Let me know how you suspend rhythms in your playing. And if you're looking for lessons or have extra questions, email me at jadaonpiano@gmail.com. Happy practicing and have a great day.